Hello. 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 Very sleepy today. Very sleepy. Not a lot of spoons. In fact, almost no spoons. Almost no spoons. Almost entirely out of spoons. And it's only 11 a.m. And I am so little. And I have no monies. And you cannot even begin to understand the kind of stress that I am under. But that's okay. But that's okay. We're gonna play more Out There today. Cause my, you know, it's a head empty, no thoughts kind of day. So we're just gonna play more Out There. Cause all this game requires from me is reading. It doesn't even necessarily require reading comprehension. No. Just reading. Now, might I be better at this game if I was engaging with reading comprehension, critical thinking, and understanding resource management? Yes, probably. Probably, definitely, absolutely. But that's not what this is. That's not what this is. So we're just gonna have a nice chill low spoons day playing Out There. We're gonna go to EBDB, take the elevator ride out there. All right, let me bloop, turn that off, and then let me bloop, turn desktop audio on, and then let's go over to here. Oh no, where's the game? Where's the game? There it is. Yippee! Yippee! All right. Let's do new game, easy. Let's go. This has got so much storage space in it. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm not sure we've used this ship to start out before.
Aboard the Nomad. Passenger on a line that connects Earth to Ganymede.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Oh no.
When I awoke from cryonics, I wasn't in orbit around Ganymede. In fact, I wasn't even in the solar system anymore. I was out there.
Out there. Whoa. Wickety wow. Wickety wow. Alright. Let's see if we can't make something happen this stream. So we've gotten the green ending already, but that's really been it so far. It's really been it. What do you have for us? Hole. Alright. Let's repair our hole. Go yellow door. Day 18. This is a small planet. Its atmosphere is oversaturated with carbon dioxide. Still, I start the oxygen pumps to gather some oxygen, however small the gathered amount may be. The surface of the planet is all covered in gigantic lianas. So I decided to put on my spacesuit and go exploring to get a little exercise. Unbelievable. Beneath the lianas, I found a stone dome sheltering a model of the city. It's quite dark here, but I'm afraid that the light may ruin it all. What are gigantic lianas? What is that? Is this something I should know of? Is this something I should know of? I do like the name Liana. It's a good name, but I don't think that's Liana. Maybe if we look up gigantic. Oh. They're like vines. What are lianas? Plants. A liana is a long-stemmed, woody vine that is rooted in the soil at ground level and uses trees as well as other means of vertical support to climb up to the canopy in search of direct sunlight. The word liana does not refer to a taxonomic grouping, but rather a habit of plant growth, much like tree or shrub. Oh, fascinating. That's cool. Didn't know that. I feel like that's something I knew at one point, though. That feels like one of those things that, like, in the back of my brain, I'm like, this seems familiar. Seems familiar. So, probably something I knew in, like, middle school or something, and then it was just lost to time. But now it's back. Now we know it again. So, yippee! Let's take a photo with flash, I suppose. I tried to take a photo with one of my ship's devices. For a moment, the flash highlights an absurd wall painting covering the dome. Breathtaking story, mysterious glyphs, and perhaps something that might prove useful to me. Suddenly, the dome crumbles and lianas come to life. They stretch and try to grab at me. I rush back to my ship and fly away as fast as possible. Oh, we learned stellar embryo. Interesting. Interesting. What's that? What's that? Beyond imagination, power genetics, entropic analysis of my thoughts and quantum entanglement, ultimately linked with blah blah blah, complete clone of me at the moment of its activation, a clone who will awaken at the moment of my death and continue my quest. That might actually be helpful. So we would just need carbon and then whatever HF is. Oh, we need fuel. Pretty desperately. Ooh, fuel. Sweet, sweet fuel. Take all that. Don't mind if I do. We'll start with the 6. Drop it in. And that as well. Alright, that's good. Let's just go here. Let's do a little bing 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 bing. A Kugelblitz, a black hole formed from sheer radiation evaporating in the distance. It is brighter than 1,000 suns and deadlier than 1,000 neutron stars. Its power is already starting to mess with my equipment. I'm in a very tight spot. What should I do? Flee, take shelter among the asteroids. Let's take shelter. Roop. Ship has been damaged. Oh, a lot of it has been damaged. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Oh. Kind of awkward. We need 1 silicon. Why did I bother repairing the telescope then? We need the space folder more. No, no, no. Oh, no, no. Dizzy, hello Shadows, welcome on in. How's your day going? Hope you are having a good day / night / time zone. That barely gave us any hydrogen. Please. Please, I need fuel. We'll go here. Day 36. Yet again, I miscalculated my velocity and came too close, way too close to a star. No major damage, but the sudden acceleration knocked me out. On the way down, my head hit something important. Nice. Hydrogen probe. Oh no. We need that. Please. We also need fuel. And what do we get? A rocky planet. Useless. It's not too bad just hanging out at work. I really hope that you had a good day. Awesome. Well, I hope your work goes well. Day 45. I crossed paths with a gray asteroid that reminded me of the moon. I remembered that the moon had a lot of oxygen locked up in its bedrock, so I sampled a large specimen from it, did a little bit of electrolytic chemistry, and voila, oxygen. Not a lot, but some. Well, that's great. We didn't really need excess oxygen. What we really need is fuel. So, useless. That was a useless endeavor, and we didn't even need it because what do you know? We have 3 garden planets right here. So we can 12 fuel. I don't think it's worth the risk. Oh, a black hole. Wonderful. Wonderful. That was a very good use of the fuel that we have. Day 63. A strange blue-white electromagnetic phenomenon is moving in space before me, as if it were alive. It moves closer and touches my ship. Suddenly, the temperature inside the ship plummets and ice appears on the walls. Danger. Punch it. I start the engines. The thing, hungry for heat, preys upon my reactors and nearly shuts them down. I have to double the power to escape the thing, which keeps getting bigger and bigger, colder and colder. Finally, I reach a critical distance and break free of it. Alright, so that was probably stupid of me. Oh, ooh, ah. This run might be over. Oh. I don't know if this is gonna give us enough to bring it back, but we'll do maybe a 5. We'll do a 5. Okay. All right. We're not through yet, but neither are we out of the woods. So now maybe if we go on over to this gas giant. Do a 7. Oh, that barely gave us anything. Okay, well, we'll drop that in. Our hull's pretty low, but we don't have the fuel to go down and get more. Well, let's go to the one that costs 15 only. Day 72. I'm super curious about this game. Is it a roguelike? I don't know if this would be considered a roguelike. It's like Oregon Trail almost. So it's like resource management and stuff, and there's a level of like randomization with the choices and stuff, if that makes sense. But I don't know if that would be considered like a roguelike or not. I'm not super familiar with what that as like a genre or a type of game entails necessarily. I was struck by a flash of gamma rays that could kill even the hardiest astronaut. I smell like grilled meat, but somehow I survived. Oh, and I think it erased a couple of computer entries, but since they are gone, I don't know which ones. No, not the only technology we've found so far. Damn. Well, that's okay. That's okay. No, please. I need that oxygen still. You can go in there. We need to go get more iron. So let's go here, land, maybe drill for 5. That barely gave us any. Delightful. What a good use of fuel. Ooh, I'll have to check it out then. Yeah, it's a very fun game. I like it a lot. Day 81. A supernova appears before me. The star is expanding outward from the middle, producing an intense wave of energy, systematically pulverizing the planets in its path. I can make out rocks and even stations in distress, swept away by the solar blast. What am I going to do? I absorbed none of that information, so let's just go ahead and flee. Why not? I stationed my spacecraft well beyond the system in the Oort cloud, and the tidal wave of energy is slightly damaged the system, but it's nothing serious. How many lives have been lost in the blast? Oh no, we need gas. We need gas more than anything else. Let's go here. Day 90. I made an error while calculating the expected speed of the ship. This is upsetting. Oh no, I had to use a lot of fuel to correct my approach angle. I need to focus more. Oh no, it's... We have made a horrible mistake. Well, we're gonna give up. Yep. We're gonna leave our ship there. And we're gonna restart. Because I feel like a mistake that I've made in previous runs is because we have cemetery gates turned on where we can find our previous ships in the game. I feel like the mistake that I've made in the past has been to run the ship basically into the ground until like we literally can't go any further and the game forces you to give up. But in the process of doing so, basically losing what few resources I have left. Whereas I feel like if maybe we give up a little bit earlier, that then we have a chance of finding those ships still and then gathering the resources, the few resources on them. What are you gonna give us? Hull repair? Useless. I don't want that. I don't want my hull to be repaired. Let's go this way. Day 18. Okay, just pull yourself together. I just encountered a huge source of energy, and it might have been some form of Casimir effect. Engulfed the entire ship. What's a Casimir effect? I want to know what that is. Casimir effect. In its simplest form, the Casimir effect is an attractive interaction between two uncharged, imperfectly conducting plates held a short distance apart, usually less than a micron. Classically, the only attractive force acting between such plates should be gravity. In quantum field theory, the Casimir effect, also known as the Casimir force, is a physical force acting on the macroscopic boundaries of a confined space which arises from the quantum fluctuations of... I ain't reading all that. Happy for you or sad that that happened? Gas giant, let's go. Come on, give us lots of fuel. Perfect, you love to see it. You love to see it. Let's do it again at 5. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We can drop that in. Maybe we'll drop that in as well. Okay, and then while we're here, let's get some more iron. Ooh, lava. Just do 5. We'll take that and that. And then let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. A black hole? We don't want to go there. Go to this yellow dwarf. Day 27. Okay. I only spotted the black hole at the very last moment, hidden in the outer edge of the star system. I went full throttle, but it wasn't enough. In the end, I had to eject quite a lot of tonnage to reach escape velocity. I don't have much left now, but at least I'm alive. Oh, okay. Okay, they didn't take anything that was super useful. So, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not too mad about that. And they gave us a gas giant, which is not giving us much. I think we lost fuel there that we did not gain back, which is not the best. Not the best. And then we'll go here to this red door. Day 36. I walk on a small moon through a forest of giant pink, blue, and green crystals. Even in my spacesuit, the surroundings are dreamlike and magical. There are metal plaques inside the crystal bearing engravings. Could this be a space cemetery? Let's read the plaques. I examine the strange markings on the tombs and record the vibrations. I try my best to understand. Is this place a cemetery or something else? A few hours later, I managed to make out a single word. Will the secret of the site be revealed to me? Judges/architects. Okay, but we already know who they are. We already know who they are. We've already gotten that ending. Let's dump our helium in. And then go get more fuel. Oh no, not a hydrogen probe. Crap that. Oh, this gave us a lot. Oh, you love to see it. Ooh. We can even do a 3. Why would I separate those? That makes no sense. Dare I even say a 10? We can repair that. Easily. Easily. It was totally worth it because look at all the fuel we got. So let's put that in. Wonderful. We can go check out a rocky planet. Let's do this one. Get some more iron. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, lots of iron. Silicon. That's helpful. Cryonics is useless, but silicon in general is helpful. So let's dump that in. And then we'll drill again. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay. Let's put some fuel in. Perfect. So that's the black hole. We don't want to go there. White door, red door. They cost the same. So I think what we should do is we should go here and then there. Day 45. I entered the system during a full solar flare. Streaks of fire towered over millions of miles of open space in all directions, like the columns of a divine temple. I wasn't afraid, for I've decided there is no more beautiful place to die. Okay. Certainly a thought process to have. Seems fairly positive. Yeah, exactly. This guy's in a great mental headspace. He's never been better. That gave us some good fuel. Woohoo! You can go ahead and drop that one in. We're pretty good on iron, so I think we should keep going. What is this? White dwarf? Day 54. Only a single asteroid is in this system, floating isolated. It is all covered with shiny sprouts of some weird plant resembling a mechanism of arms and interfaces. I approach and these mecha sprouts connect to my board computer. It displays these phrases. We don't understand. Judges / architects. We don't understand. 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 So, shot in the dark. Let's go 3. The plant grasps my ship with one of its arms, and what's going on? Shining portal is opening, and it thrusts my ship through it. You have been warped out there. Ooh, where are we going? Where are we going? Oh. This might put us in an awkward spot. Okay, we're still good. We're still okay. Let's get some gas. Never have too much gas. Get our hydrogen probe back. Gave us 2, and then let's do it again at 5. Okay. We can dump that in, and we can dump that in. Because we want to keep the helium, or prioritize the helium for saving, because in a desperate situation, it'll give +4 fuel, rather than the hydrogen, which only gives +2. Okay, that's useful. Let's get out of here then. We'll go here to this red giant. Day 63. I woke up with a terrible hangover, which is quite unfair since I did not drink anything alcoholic for quite a long time. Then came the shock, brutal and terrifying. I'm no longer in my body, drifting in space like some restless spirit. In the distance I saw, and the vision was perfectly clear, that my ship was imprisoned in some kind of crystal, with my inert body behind the controls. What happened? An accident? Let's explore space. Why not? I've never been so free as I am now. I try to reach the nearby star, but suddenly I feel so weak. Something is slowly killing me. I return to the ship. It is trapped inside a constantly growing ice capsule. This creature seems to be feeding off the heat of my body and my ship. I fall back into my body, awaking suddenly, and thrust the engines at full speed. Their heat satisfies the needs of the invisible creature. It melts the oxygen that had crystallized around my ship. What a strange experience. We lost oxygen, we lost fuel. Okay. We can put that in, and then we can put that in, and then we can go try and get some more fuel. Let's do it at 7. That only gave us 7. So not very good. Not very good. Let's go here. The yellow door. Day 72. Something must have happened during my last jump. I don't feel like I'm in cosmic space anymore. Beneath my ship, I see an infinitely bright, flat, and smooth surface stretching endlessly in all directions. Above me, I see no stars, no light, nothing. It's an absolute darkness. Hey, What's that? Let's retreat into the darkness. I gain altitude softly, trying to comprehend it all, and all of a sudden my thermal sensors go crazy. The temperature rises to 5,000, 10,000 degrees and above. I get it. I realize that I have jumped close to the surface of the sun, so large that it appears flat, and so bright that all other stars are outshined. Fortunately, I am already on an escape trajectory, and I leave the danger zone almost undamaged. Took damage and we lost fuel. Alright. Well, it's a good thing we have extra iron. And it's a good thing we saved some helium. But boy howdy, do we need some more fuel. We could also use a breathable planet. Refuel our oxygen. Go here to the neutron star. Day 81. I lie on the ground and wait for the space folder to finish its work. I am one with the ship, like a material mass vibrating in the void. Someday, the ship will pilot me. Okay. Okay, right. Sure, dude. Sure. Sure. That gave us nothing. Nothing. We can't jump there. 31, 21. Let's go here. Day 90. I land on a planet with no atmosphere and discover a ship half buried in the sand. I leave my ship and spacewalk over to it, noting the deathly silence all around. I enter through a huge fissure in the hull. Everything inside is in ruins and starlight blinks through numerous cracks. A flash catches my eye and I look up. I see, oh my god, a meteor shower about to assault the planet. I don't have much time. Let's explore the stern. Heart pounding, I head for the stern of the ship to check for salvage. There's a space folder here surrounded by devices that appear to work in synergy with it. The first meteorites are crashing down already, so I grab one of the devices, dash back to my ship, and strap it amid a hailstorm of meteoric iron. From the safety of space, I watch as the planet is peppered with thousands of new craters. We learn tall stasis. Tall stasis. Alters the flow of time around the ship. It works only when the ship is in the pocket universe created by the space folder. With it, the ship can jump much further. Oh, that would be helpful. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's check here first. Oxygen. Okay. That's kind of useless considering that we have 3 breathable planets right here. Which I would love to go and land on, but not really sure we have the fuel. Yeah. Let's go here to this supernova. Day 99. There's a tiny moon here in orbit around a small planet. The moon's surface is perfectly flat, probably artificial. I land near the only identifiable construction, a crystal dome. The atmosphere is 20% oxygen and the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. I leave the ship without a spacesuit. It's unreal. The dome houses some kind of alien propulsion device. In the middle of it, a receptacle seems to be waiting for something. There are words etched beneath it. Words that we do not understand. Let's place our hand inside. Put in some iron. We'll try putting in some iron. I place some iron in the receptacle quickly. The device absorbs it, and a little iron flower fractal blooms before my eyes. Grows larger and larger and larger. I flee back to my ship as the flower, still growing, starts tearing the dome apart. As I rocket away, the flower encircles the entire moon, crushes it to dust, and begins reaching its tendrils into space. Oh, delightful. Oh, delightful. We really need fuel, so, let's start with 5 here. See what this gives us. And then we'll go up to 7. 14. Okay. Okay, not mad about that. We have so much silicon. Let's go here to this red giant. Day 108, I come across a small moon orbiting a gas giant. It has a low oxygen atmosphere, but it's enough to fill my supply tanks. I touch down and start up the pumps. Small lizard-like creatures are watching me, a whole colony of them, starting to throw rocks at me. Hey, take it easy. Easy, guys, I'm a friend. And wait. At a loss, I gesture emphatically to quiet them down. No doing. I'm stand there, in shower of rocks. My ship's hull will withstand the onslaught, I'm sure, with only little damage. I just wish they'd realize I don't mean any harm. I take off with a roar. Perhaps future generations will understand. Okay. Gas giant. Oh, please, give me something good. Ooh. 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 Oh, well, that's not good. Yep, that's not good indeed. Let's give up. Cause I don't think we're gonna have, we're not gonna have enough fuel to jump planets and then to travel, or to jump systems, then to travel to a planet, and then to mine for fuel. And that's if we even get a gas giant in whatever system we would have jumped to. So I think better to call it there, and then maybe we'll have a chance of finding that ship again. All right. What do we have here? Fuel. Love that. That's very helpful. Let's go here first. Day 18. When I warp into this system, I'm suddenly drawn by a powerful force into a mysterious pentagonal structure. Inside, everything is white. As my ship lays idle on the hard ground, I put on my spacesuit and wander aimlessly in the white interior of the structure. Suddenly, two pillars emerge from the ground. The one on the left bears the word, we don't understand that. The one on the right, the word, don't know how to read. What should I do? Touch the left column, touch the right column. This game looks like a lot of fun. It is. I really love this game. It's very chill. I'm very bad at this game. I've only ever gotten like one of the endings, but it's very fun and it's a very relaxing game to play. I feel like it's just a good game to kind of like when you have no brain power, it's a very easy game to just be like, okay, let me just sit down and play this, you know? It's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. Let's touch the right column. The moment my hand makes contact, everything disappears, and I find myself back aboard my ship, still wearing the spacesuit. I am simply floating in an empty void, and there's no trace of the structure. I run a quick diagnostic, and it doesn't look good. All my databases have been erased. I have lost all the schematics from my equipment. If any of it gets too badly damaged, then I am surely doomed. We've lost all technologies. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that could happen. Oh wow, that's brutal. Yeah. Oh. I guess this means I'm curious. I'm curious. We're gonna I just want to test it. I just want to test it. Okay, so we can recraft it. Okay, so that's fine. So we didn't lose all our technologies. We didn't lose all our technologies. We get to keep all our basic ones. I was like, oh, we're not gonna be able to rebuild our hydrogen probe? Like, oh, that's a problem. I guess it was any extra tech that you had on the ship that you didn't start with that's still super brutal. Yeah. Luckily, this is something we got like right now at the beginning of this run. Yeah, but I thought it was gonna be like we couldn't recraft any of these basic things, at which point like you just gotta give up. There's no point. But that's interesting. I didn't know that could happen. Let's start with 5. See what we got in here. All right, lots of fuel. Love to see it. Okay, we can go up to 7. So much fuel. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I've never seen so much beautiful fuel in my life. Worth it. All right. Let's dump that in. What other planets do we have here? We have a rocky planet. We could go get some more iron and stuff. Iron is always helpful. I'll do that. I'd like to move this stuff all down here. Alright. Oh, no. I don't want to drill. I want to take off. Alright, there we go. Now let's just do a little bit of ping-ponging over this one. Day 27. I've just landed on a small and quite pleasant planet. The trees here are huge and their intertwined roots cover the soil like a labyrinth. They vibrate in time with my steps like if they were alive. The oxygen. It feels so good to walk around without a helmet. Large and fragrant purple fruits are so tempting to taste, but I don't want to risk my life. Suddenly I hear a cracking noise from where I came and see the beach and a woman's silhouette, just like in movies of the 50s featuring pretty women inhabiting exotic planets. No thank you, I'm on a mission. Let's return to our ship. I mistrust a possible illusion and return to the ship. My intuition was right. The roots have crept up to my ship trying to entwine it. Who knows what would have happened if I gave in to this trickery. We got some oxygen though. That's nice. I like oxygen. Let's start with 5. See what we're working with. Is a 16. Okay. So we're gonna dump that in. And then we'll 5 for 7. 11. Alright. Alright. Can you just straight up die in this? So what will happen will basically you'll get to a point where you don't have any resources to use. So once you get to that point, you can try to make a move and it'll give you the choice to like check your cargo or make a desperate action. And if you click make a desperate action, sometimes it's successful and you'll get there, but because you don't have any resources and you need the resources to get more resources essentially, that then like you're basically forced to give up. So yeah, you can essentially die in this. But so we have it's not in here, but I have cemetery gates turned on right now, which essentially means that if I give up a ship, that in a subsequent run I might be able to find that ship again. So it gives you an incentive to maybe not get to the point where you're taking a desperate action. Because so if you still have like even a little bit of resources left, but if you see that like you're gonna get to the point anyway where you're gonna be forced to give up, that if you give up before that you might be able to find the ship in a later run, and get what little resources and stuff you have then, if that makes sense. What was I doing? Can't remember. Oh, I don't want to go to a black hole. Don't want to go to a black hole. No. Day 36. When I dropped out of light speed, I found myself directly on course for a small moon, and there was no way to change course fast enough. But I didn't hit it. I went right through it. It was a giant ball of liquid helium. I rocketed back around into its orbit, and I siphoned off more fuel than I could ever use. That was some good luck. Ooh, I love fuel. Let's go get more fuel. And we'll visit all these planets. That only gave us 4, but that's okay. We'll take it. Let's go to the garden planet. No, let's go use that first. Go to the rocky planet, then to the garden planet. Some silicon. Take the extra iron. Why not? Useful. And dump that in. And then let's go here, meet some aliens. We don't understand any of that yet, so let's go ahead and approve. Alien doesn't want to talk anymore. All right, we learned the word give though. I don't think we have any technologies yet. So I don't think it's worth drilling here. Don't think it's worth drilling there yet. Let's go here to this red giant. Day 45. A massive artifact fills all visible space around me and eclipses the star field. It's geometric, smooth, the work of an alien race of unmeasurable power and obscure intentions. It is spotted with countless large openings that seem to be silently waiting for me. Ignore. I'm not yet ready to explore this labyrinthian planet. Alright, let's drop some fuel in. And then keep on moving. There's a black hole, so we don't want to go there. Red dwarf or red giant? Let's go this way. Day 54. It's magnificent, dazzling, perfectly stunning. An enormous, translucent globe floating in the cosmos, harboring a sophisticated world of trees and birds, of weird and densely populated cities. But the world is dying. It seems cold and gray. The tank at the base of the globe has only a few swirling drops of omega left, the fuel that keeps the amazing ecosystem alive. Admire it or take the omega. Ooh. Let's go ahead and just admire it. Let's admire it. I coast slowly over the wondrous place, its strange inhabitants watching me as if I were a comet or an omen from some scornful god. I fly away, wishing them well. Oh, we found a ship. Interesting. Let's go get fuel first. See what we're working with. Only 5 fuel. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Let's go look at this ship. Oh, it's our ship. Full of dead people. Yeah. We know. We know. Okay. Show cargo. Oh. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. And I'll take that. You know what? I'll just go ahead and yoink all of that too, you know? You know? Alright. Well, let's keep on moving. Day 63. I heard a terrifying metallic thump outside my ship, but it turned out to be good news. It was a tank drifting in space, filled with fuel. I call it Providence. Ooh, I love fuel. Okay, we got a gas giant here. What are we working with? Only 5. Useless. Useless. What a loss. What a loss. What a loss. Up here, a blue giant. A red giant. A red giant. Well, let's go up here to this blue giant first. Day 72. I don't really know where I'm going. Where my jump will send me if I arrive too close to a neutron star. Oops, haha. That's why I record my log entries before the arrival. Then you say that if I jump into a neutron star, nobody will be able to read my log anyway. Well, screw you. Oh. Space station. Well, give us oxygen. It's not what I wanted. I wanted fuel. Oh, alright. We got us a good one here. Got us a good one. Let's go ahead and do it at 7. 5. 2. Wonderful. Wonderful. Dump that in. And drop that in. We can drop that in. I would like to switch those around. And then we can drop that in as well. Yerp. A rocky planet. We're doing pretty good. So I think there's another blue giant. Let's just go back here though. Go to this red giant. Day 81. Something has crashed onto the observation bay window. A purple and blue object growing very fast, looking like a plant. It spreads quickly across the entire ship and the internal temperature starts to plummet. It's absorbing my heat. Before I freeze to death, I leap into my spacesuit and quickly consider my options. Let's fly towards the nearest star. I power the engine and rocket towards the star. The heat of the sun quickly warms my ship, and the heat-thieving plant quickly releases its grip. I watch as the plant grows exponentially as it falls towards the raging star, throwing leaves and branches 10 times the size of my ship. Moments before it's consumed in the photosphere, the plant ejects 6 purple and blue speeds into space, just like the one that crashed into my ship. What a fascinating method of reproduction. Fascinating. Fascinating. Let's get some fuel. Start with 5, see what we have here to work with. We got stuff to work with, so let's bump it up to 7. We got a 6, 5, and a... And what we're gonna do, we're gonna bump it all the way up to 10. Yeah! Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Dump that in. 69, nice. Hehe. Hehehehe. Let's go to this garden planet. Counter some life. We understand none of this, so let's go ahead and approve. You lady doesn't want to talk anymore. I wonder if it's smarter to do disapprove all the time before you understand anything. Because I feel like I tend to choose approve as my default before we understand any of the language. But I feel like most of the time it ends up in being like they don't want to talk anymore, which is fair. Day 90. A ray emitted by a faraway star hits the sun and appears to drain its energy. I see alien spaceships scatter in all directions, leaving the dying planet. A hopeless exodus. Last ship stops its movement in the planet's elevated orbit, simply out of fuel. Floats in vacuum, powerless like a fish thrown out of water. We'll give him fuel. I release the fuel manifold. Alien spaceship hooks it up with its robotic arms. I start pumping a portion of my fuel over to them. I hope it helps. An incomprehensible message is displayed on my screen. For a moment, opaque observation bay of that ship is on the same level opposite of me. Even if they see me, I see nothing. Then the vessel skyrockets into the deep space. Such gratitude. We lost fuel, but that's okay. I don't think that was very worth it. Alright, let's keep on trucking. Go here to the neutron star. Day 99. More than ever before, I have come to realize the precariousness of human life. Many of us are afraid, or simply believe, that life is an accident. Back on our poor old rock Earth, we imagined that intelligent life was a divine scheme, that we were unique, that we had a destiny. And yet I now know that intelligent life is recurrent in the universe, accidental, potentially inconsequential. We are not unique, and we have no destiny other than the one we make for ourselves. So true, bestie, so true. So true. Gas giant. Get some gas. 12, alright. Let's bump it up to 7. 9. Okay. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. We could use some more iron. Or maybe we should go to this rocky planet. Oh, hello. I have the impression that this alien wants to enter my ship and leave with me. Okay, hop on board. Where you headed? Where you headed? Oh, and then it only gives me 5 iron. Alright, I feel like this game does not reward good deeds. Definitely feel like it is more favorable. Oh, you just want to go back there, right? Well, I don't think we can stop at this garden planet. Let's just jump there. Come here, bestie. I'll drop you off. My alien friend rushes off to join his people. Sometime later, one of them approaches my ship and sets down an offering. 4 Omega! Oh. We're rich! We're rich in Omega! This game does reward good deeds. Look at us, we're rich now! Rich, I tell you, rich! Rich! Woohoo! Yeah! Alright, let's go here. Day 108. I can't believe my eyes. There's something here that appears to disprove all known scientific theory. A naked singularity. Space and time seem to bend together endlessly like a black hole. But unlike a black hole, this phenomenon is visible and plunges deep into itself, creating a vast, bright tunnel. If I enter it, I could travel a great distance, but would it be safe? You're way too trusting than I am? Yeah. That's me. Hiya, Belza. Yeah, welcome on in. How's your day going? You having a good day / night / time zone? Woohoo! We got Omega! We did indeed get Omega. And not only were we gifted 1 Omega, we got 4 Omegas, which is a lot. That's a lot of Omegas. Yeah, you know what? Let's go it. Fuck it, we ball. I fly into the singularity. Hey, you only live once. The tunnel catapults me at top speed in an unknown direction, and I find myself quickly thrust back into the void, far from everything. Not great, but it could have been much worse. You have been warped out there. Where are we going? Oh. That didn't take us very far. Oh. Well, take me back. Take me back then. And we'll go here. Day 126. Well, I mean, I guess a free jump is a free jump. Yeah, it's kind of a risky thing because sometimes it'll take you far enough away where you really need some of the upgrades for the ships in order to be able to reach the next system. And so you'll be warped far enough away where you need that upgrade, but you don't have that upgrade. So then you're just kind of stuck. But sometimes it can be helpful. Sometimes it cuts some time off. And sometimes it just puts you like real close to where you were originally, but in a little bit of a worse spot. So then you gotta waste fuel to get back to where you were. During the last trip, I noticed a dent in the hull. Bizarrely, its shape was a perfect reflection of the nearby star. I'd spend some time outside to fix it. Well, some oxygen, alright, that's fine. Here's the thing. We do have the Omega. Let's go to the gas giant first. And that only gave us 6 fuel. Delightful. We'll go here, and that gives us whole stuff. Not what I was hoping for. Let's split that. And we'll use 2 of those. Alright. Up there to the red giant. Let's go to this red dwarf, and then we'll do a little bit more ping-ponging. Oh, yep. Judges / architects. We've already done this. Yep. We know who you are. We've already gotten your ending. Yeah. Yep. But you gave us tall stasis, which, you know, I appreciate. I appreciate that. I don't know if we have what we need, though. We do not have what we need to build tall stasis. Oh, a ship. Oh. We don't have a ton of fuel, though. Do have the Omega, but I would like to save the Omega if we could. So... And I do like the amount of storage we have with the ship right now. So I think we'll pass on checking that out, and we'll just go here. Day 153. I see a ship drifting half torn apart, but very huge and of human proportions. In fact, everything here looks like it was made by humans. I am confused. How is that possible? I put on my spacesuit and start exploring. Very impressive. Everything's fit for humans. Thousands, millions of empty cryogenic capsules. My oxygen reserves dry up and I leave empty-handed, unable to find anything in these immense holes of death. Let's collect some iron. Oh, Nightbot, live long and prosper. Peace and long life. Let's collect some iron. No, I will live as long as I want. Oh. I got no time to waste. I detached several metallic sheets that seem to fit into my ship and go away. Got some iron, that's helpful. We really need fuel though. We really need fuel though. We'll use one of these. One singular omega. One singular omega. Day 162. A space station not unlike the one I explored at the beginning of my adventure, but it seems to have been shut down a long time ago. Asteroids have penetrated the structure and now float around the inactive cube. The only sign of activity is a faint blue light on some circuitry. I investigate closer and see that I can activate a circuit named... We don't know how to read, we don't know how to read, and we don't know how to read. Let's choose the third circuit. In perfectly intelligible words, I hear the following message. They call themselves, they left our elders, their emperor ordered them to ravage every planet and system they found until they reach their new home, but they never will. We had a home, but it was stolen from us. Then the cube seems to shut itself down forever. Learn the word fear. All right. Okay, we got 2 gas giants. Okay. Start with 5, see what it gives us. 5 and a 7. Okay. Let's dump that in. Suppose we'll dump that in as well. Let's see what this other gas giant gives us. Hopefully it's a little bit better. It is not. It is not better. It is worse, in fact. Alright. Drop some of that in. Rocky. We don't have the fuel. We don't have the fuel. We need more fuel. Day 171. I fly over the surface of the planet with a very shallow atmosphere, hoping to find someone or something that can help me. The planet's surface suddenly trembles, and an immense pyramidal creature appears before me, obstructing the nearest star with the size of its body. Huge eye of this creature cracks open and looks at me. Its immense tentacle grabs my ship. I'm busted. The creature, however, is not trying to crush or eat me. It examines me. Let's be friendly. Let's be friendly. That's me. That's me. Out of scraps laying about my ship, I have made a sign of my peaceful intentions. I hope you can see it. And you know what? It worked. The tentacle had retreated and I flew away quickly, while the curious eye of the creature was still staring at me. My first friend in this strange space odyssey. A 6 million ton friend who will never be able to come to my parties. Well, I'll be seeing you, buddy. Oh, no fuel. No fuel. Kinda awkward. Kind of awkward. Ew. Well, suppose we'll just have to spend 31 fuel to jump here. Day 180. A space battle. Well, at least I think it was a battle. Hundreds of ships were towing asteroids and small moons and hurling them at other ships, smashing them into pieces. Not as precise as sci-fi lasers, but effective nonetheless. I hid in the rings of a nearby planet and waited for the battle to cool down. Spent a few days in the shadows salvaging what I could and fixing the hole. Oh, no fuel again. It's pretty awkward. We're gonna have to use our last Omega. We are coming up on dangerous territory. Where if we don't get fuel fast, it's gonna be game over. All of my devices fail at once, as if I had no power left. My ship is drifting aimlessly, much to my dismay, and there's nothing I can do about it. And then I see it, a huge metallic creature the size of a planet, sucking in other drifting spacecrafts through various openings. Power on board has been restored. A strong and visible current continues to draw me toward the yawning planet. Should I let it happen? Yeah, I mean, like, we don't have the fuel to go into overdrive, so, like, let's just, you know, it is what it is. My ship enters the planet. Inside the vast chamber, there are countless vessels of all shapes and sizes, many of which are completely baffling. It isn't a planet. The walls are covered with gigantic circuit boards. It's a ship transportation arc. I look around in fascination as the humming carrier powers up. All at once, it covers a vast distance and my ship is immediately released into space. You have been warped out there. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, that might have been helpful, actually. Please give us some fuel. Fuel, 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 fuel. We'll take it. We'll take it. Give us some more. Give us some more. It's better than nothing. What else was here? It's a rocky planet. We really need fuel. Fuel is the priority. 21, 26, 26. Okay, let's go here first to the neutron star. Nom 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 nom. Reaction materials. Nom 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 nom. Exactly, exactly. Yummy, yummy resources. Day 198. I check all my alien devices on a regular basis. In order to not forget what I know, I talk to myself. Well, I talk to an imaginary self that watches over me. At times, he tells me that I have forgotten something important. Sometimes, to my terror, it tells me things I've never actually known. Oh, okay. Just, you know, normal things. Hashtag just girly things. You know, as one does. Ooh, this is a pretty gas giant. Hopefully it'll give us lots and lots of fuel. No, it will not. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Hashtag just girly things. Exactly, exactly. Exactly. We really need a planet that is just rich in fuel. That's a black hole. We don't want to go there. Suppose let's go here. Day 207. A white elongated cloud isolated in space. I analyze it and discover that it's hydrogen. H2 molecules have aggregated here due to the strange gravitational properties of this system. Or for some other reason, maybe? Who cares? My tanks need filling. They do need filling. Fill them up. Fill them up. Give me all the fuel. Okay, that's useless. It's just a rocky planet. We need a gas giant. Up here, red dwarf. Let's go here. Day 216. According to my calculations, last night was New Year's Eve. To celebrate, I wrote the year on the wall with a piece of burnt carbon and synthesized some spirits with a few spare liters of hydrogen and solvents. They didn't taste good, but they did the trick. Oh yeah, and I synthesized the alcohol with an electrode that nearly set fire to the fuel tanks. But what's New Year's without some fireworks? I hate fireworks. Hate them. Oh, please, 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 come on. We need more fuel than that. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Think it might be better to give it on up. Yep. And restart. Yep. Alright. Let's try it again. Surely, sooner or later, we'll be able to get another ending. Surely. Surely our hull has been repaired. That's not what we wanted. We want fuel. Day 18. How did I get so far from home? Did I meet a naked singularity that thrust me to some distant place in the universe? If one existed in the solar system, we would have found it long ago. There must be another reason. Has my ship been captured by aliens? Don't know. I don't know, bestie. I don't know. We never can make it far enough to find out. Um. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put that there. And we'll put that there. And that there. Yeah. Yeah. I think we should prioritize fuel. Always prioritizing fuel. Day 27. Damnation. The space loader seems to be broken. It just won't stop. I'm trapped in a one-dimensional plane where my ship slides between two stars. To the bow of the ship, I see a strange blinking light. What should I do? Let's contact the light. I reply to the blinking with a ray of light. It responds using the same pattern and frequency. That's incredible. How can sentient life exist here between dimensions? Astounding. After a few replies, the one-dimensional beings tear the space-time continuum and return me to real space. Aw, that was kind of them. They scooped us up and then they dropped us back. So much fuel. We're rich! Rich, I tell you! Rich in fuel! Oh, sweet, sweet fuel. That's okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Craft you back. Oh, sweet, sweet fuel. Sweet, sweet fuel. You go ahead and use that. Wonderful. Alright, what else do we have? We have a rocky planet? Let's go get some more iron while we have excess fuel. Oh, look at that moon. It's breaking apart. We got some W. Day 36. The moment I switched on the space folder, my ship was peppered by a micrometeorite storm. I contained the leaks with a little tinkering, but I've lost a lot of fuel. Get in there. Refuel us. Please have some good amount of fuel in you. Ooh. We'll take that. I'll take that any day. Any day. Woo-wee! Yeehaw! Don't think that last, the drilling for 10 was worth it this time. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Let's use that one. And we'll go here to this yellow dwarf. Day 45. A huge construction is adrift on the outer rim of this star system. A long tube, large enough to pass a small moon, with a small control station floating in its center. I enter and determine that it's an artificial planet that's somehow abandoned its orbit. Lakes, forests, and even gigantic animals are frozen inside the tube for eternity. It's beautiful, and it's terrifying. Let's explore the control station. Enter the tiny cube floating in the center of the construction. Suddenly, a force takes hold of the ship and tries to tear it apart. I engage full thrust to escape. As I flee, I see behind me a spark shining, then burning into a massive oblong sun. Nuclear fusion! I fly as fast as I can to escape the blast. Everywhere around me, the ice is thawing. I realize that in a couple of millennia, life will thrive there, and it will be my doing. Oh, that's neat. A rocky planet. Dump that in. Dump that in. Let's go visit some aliens. Alien places something on the ground and runs away. Oh, nice. We got Omega. We learned the word for life, and we learned the word for Omega. Thank you mighty kindly. Yeah, we can put that there. Alright. Let's take off. Day 54. I've been sleeping for a long time. The ship briefly fell into orbit around an electromagnetic anomaly that messed with the ship's main computer and kept me in stasis a couple of days longer than expected. Well, at least I've had some rest. We lost some oxygen, and here's a gas giant. How wonderful. Only 5, not worth it. Ooh, what a bummer. What a bummer. Go ahead and use that. We do need some more iron. Let's go here. Oh, lots of iron. Lots and lots of iron. Well, that's great. And then let's grab that as well. We can dump that in. And we can dump some of that in. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Where to next? Go down this way. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go here first, and then we'll go over one. I wish that I could cryo sleep for a few days randomly. Yeah, right? Right? I feel like I would wake up feeling so well rested. Day 63. Another astounding tale. I came across a huge energy ball, shiny and colorless, that seemed alive. It grabbed my ship with curiosity. Since I was sure I was living my last moment, I quickly put on my spacesuit. Smart move, because it took me out of the ship by some kind of teleportation. I was examined briefly, then it fled. Took me several hours to get back to the ship. Weird. I lost oxygen. It's okay, because we have a garden planet right here. And we have a gas giant. So let's go get some more fuel. 11. Not the best. Not the best. But, you know, fuel is fuel. Fuel is fuel. We'll take what we can get. Go here. Get some oxygen back. Counter some life. Let's do a disapprove run this time. Want something from my cargo. Do you want iron? Alien receives my gift but doesn't seem to like it. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, and then we're gonna go here. The white door. Day 72. The gravitational waves in this area have played havoc on my equipment. Fiddled around and some of it is working again, but the rest is completely out of order. What a mess. Alright, so we need some repairing. Need to put some fuel in too. Let's repair this first. And then that. And we need fuel, which we don't have here. Yellow dwarf. Let's go here. Day 81. I see a capsule, a large capsule resembling a cargo compartment of a vessel. Spins around the star like a comet on a distant and eccentric orbit. I grab it with the probe and go out in space to examine it. Well, it is locked and heavily armored. A cosmic safe? The technology seems to be very advanced, so I guess so. So I guess my soldering iron will be useless here. On the front side of the capsule, I see buttons representing all known geometric forms: circle, star, ring, square. Shall I try to guess the combination? Oh, that seems dangerous. Enjoy your lurk, shadows. Press the star and the square buttons. Press the ring and the oval buttons. Press the rectangle and the disc. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. This seems dangerous. Go with the middle. I press the buttons. Nothing happens. I frantically press the other buttons to no result. The lock is either broken or I am missing something. I leave the capsule in its mystery drift in space. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. 2 gas giants. Oh, come on, give us something good. We're rich. Rich in fuel, I tell you. Rich in fuel. Yeehaw! Oh, what the fuck is this? What in the frickity frick frack? What are you? Cocoon. A mysterious cocoon made of stone threads. As I walk over its surface, I can feel its heat. It vibrates like a living being. What will emerge from this strange thing? Oh. Oh, interesting. How intriguing. How intriguing. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Alright, let's go check out this gas giant. And then we'll go to the planet. Gave us 7. Gave us 5. Not really sure that was worth it. Not really sure about that one at all. But you know what? That's okay. We'll go here, meet some aliens. Counter life. Let's do another disapprove. What do they want? Maybe they want some hydrogen? Give them a hydrogen. The alien seems to like my gift. Wow, we learned the word give, we learned the word death, we learned the word hydrogen, and we got a shield generator. Yippee! Yippee! Probably not gonna build a shield generator. Just because I feel like it's not the most useful thing to have. Like, I feel like stuff that expands our ability to jump is gonna be more of a priority. Day 90. When I left Earth for the first time in the ship, I received a message telling me that I had left my music collection behind. I told them that silence couldn't be so bad, and besides, since I was going to spend almost all my time in cryonics, it wouldn't be a great loss. What an idiot. Got a gas giant here. Oh, a 10? It's nice. Bump it up to 7. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. On another garden planet and another rocky planet. Let's go to the rocky planet. We could use some more iron. Oh, hello. You want to come with me? All right, I'll Uber you to wherever you're looking to go. I suppose. I suppose. Thorium. Oh, look, thorium. It's a helpful one. Where do you want to go? Oh, you want to go all the way back there, bestie? Well, alright. Yeah, I'll ferry you back there. Go here. And we'll go here. And then we'll go here. And then we'll land. They gave us 5 Omega. Yippee! We're rich. Rich, I tell you, rich. Except now we're not doing so hot with fuel. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Go here, and then we'll go here. Day 99. What do World War I aircraft pilots and Earth and Jupiter spaceliner engineering crew like myself have in common? You know what? Fair enough. You know what, buddy? Fair and valid. Suicidal tendencies. We may die, but to people like me, death is an old friend. I believe, above all, that we are curious and adventurous. What greater adventure is there beyond death? Right. It's kind of true in there a little bit. Kind of true in there. Got us a gas giant. Please give us something good. Ooh, ooh. Not great. Not great. That's not the best. Not the best. It could have used a better gas giant. That's okay though. Let's go here. Day 108. A weird crystal ship just appeared out of nowhere. It blinks, emits strange noises, and even tries to probe my mind. Finally, it sends me a sort of mental request. I see 2 spheres linked together, and each sphere has 8 small satellites. What does it want? What does an oxygen molecule look like? Oxygen molecule. With electron. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. Molecule. I don't know. I don't know what they want. I don't want to give them fuel though. So let's give oxygen. And if they don't like it, then that's a them problem. I jettison some oxygen into space. The crystalline visitor absorbs it and answers with soft sounds. Then a force takes control of my mind and I lose consciousness. I wake up later and I'm about to curse it when I realize that it has somehow transmitted new knowledge into my mind. Solar sails. What do we need for that? We need gold. We need gold, so we need a breathable planet to try and get some gold. Really need fuel though. Let's go here. Oh, are we rich? Are we gonna be rich in fuel? Rich in fuel? Rich in fuel? I think so. Just a little bit. Didn't give us any helium though, which would have been really helpful. But you know what? It's a good start. So here we have a breathable planet. I feel like it's worth it to go there because our oxygen will be refilled. We do have the omega that we can use for fuel. We'll approve this. They want? What do they want? Let's try giving them iron. These are gifts, but they don't seem to like it. Bummer. Bummer. Well, we got some carbon. Got some copper. It's not what we needed though. What we really needed was gold. That's all right. Take off. $24 to travel there, $25. We don't want to go to a black hole, so let's go here. Twice a week for 6 hours, I set my ship on a rapid circular trajectory to create an artificial gravity of 1.5 times that of Earth. I have to maintain my musculature. Sometimes, though, I lose track of time, and I'm not sure if I have kept to the schedule. I have grown so thin that I've been forced to modify my spacesuit. The arms are too bulky for me. Here we got 2 gas giants and a garden planet. Well, that's good. I'm gonna split like that, and we'll use one of those. We'll go here first. Start with a 5. See what it gives us. Pretty good, pretty good. We'll bump it up to 7. That's okay. Let's dump that in. And that. And we'll use that as well. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 10. Then we're gonna go on over here. I'm gonna start with a 5. See what that gives us. Okay, alright, alright. Now we're cooking, now we're cooking. Let's bump it up to a 7. 5. I feel like we could even do a 10. It's alright. Repair, we can repair that and we can craft that. We'll take that, and there we go. We've got a good amount of fuel now. We love to see it. We need iron though. Iron will be helpful. So we're gonna go to this garden planet, see if we can't get some gold. Maybe some more omega. The alien places something on the ground and runs away. Thank you. Thank you mighty kindly. And then let's drill. Alright, so we got some gold. Alright, we don't need that. Let's go ahead and craft the solar sails. Yippee! We can take off now. And then... so we're gonna use that, I think. Let's split that. Use up some of that, and then the next thing we need to do is get more iron. So we don't want to go to a black hole. Let's go to this yellow dwarf. Day 126. If mankind reads these words someday, or if a superior being finds them and delivers them to my people, let them know that I loved them all. Okay, garden planet, garden planet, garden planet. 3 garden planets. It gave us omega. It's helpful. I'm not sure about visiting the other 2 planets. Just cause I don't know. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Oh, they also gave us omega. Okay. Well, that's helpful. A dwarf. A dwarf. White dwarf. Let's see. Let's go here first. Oh, yep, we've seen that already. Tall stasis, alright. We've already gotten the green ending, so we don't need to go there. It's here. Okay, okay, so here we go, here we go. All right, so let's get gas and iron. Only 5. Okay, that one was not worth it. Not worth it at all. I want to use... No, you know what? I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that. So I've gone there. Let's go here. Let's land. Let's drill. That only gave us not a lot of iron. Okay. Alright then. So go here. Gives us 10 and 7. Five. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm not rich in fuel, but we have enough to then go here and maybe get some iron. That's better. That's more like it. That's more like it. Alright. Towel stasis. Oh, okay, so we can craft the towel stasis actually. Yeah, we can just go ahead and do that. Perfect. Perfect. We'll take off. So let's see. Let's see. Now we're gonna go here. Day 153, I saw a huge grayish mass in space and feared trouble again, but it was actually a massive ball of ice. I thawed it out and filled my tanks with water and oxygen. Intergalactic ice cream man, I don't know you, but I thank you. Okay, we got some oxygen. We have a ship here. All right. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, so I will be right back in just a few moments. Alright. What's our fuel situation? Okay. Yeah. Let's give me one of these. Pop that there. Go here first. Show us the cargo. Oh, what's that? Interferometer. The scanning device identifies all objects orbiting distant star system. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I think we should stick with our current ship though. Don't need silicon. And yeah, we can dismantle that. Some plutonium in, some iron. All right. Drop that in. Okay, and then go here. And count to life. We fear you. You... What's disapprove? You give fear. Oh. Oh, awkward. Awkward. Alright then. So we could use some more iron. That didn't give us very much. That's alright. It's alright. Okay. Let's see. A white dwarf. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. Day 162. I see millions of dead bodies floating around my ship. I know I am hungry and thirsty and I haven't had enough sleep. I have thus lost all trust in myself. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. What we really need is more fuel. Because the Omega is not gonna last forever. The black hole, I don't think we want to go there. Let's go here to this red dwarf. Day 171. The reactor was shaking badly. I determined that some internal component must have broken down. I opened the housing to check it out and was suddenly deluged with hot fuel. Fixed the problem, but I lost a lot of fuel in the process. No. No, that's fuel I just put in. Let's go here first. 9. Seven. Didn't really give us the amount that we needed. But you know what? That's okay. Go here. Don't need silicon. Take the plutonium though. The iron. Yep, we'll take all of that. Thank you very kindly. Go here. Day 180. I wake up to a huge purple praying mantis perched on my nose. I fly out of bed and slam my head into the ceiling. I curse and howl in pain and then go hunting for the beast. I finally spot it hiding under the ship computers. Oh no, there's a whole colony of these pests and they're chewing on my cabling. Aren't cosmic rays and black holes enough? What am I going to do with these things? Use liquid oxygen. I drown the little monsters in liquid oxygen. They freeze and die at once. Effective. We lost 1 oxygen. That is a worthy exchange. We really need fuel though. Day 189. Today I crossed the drifting body of an alien astronaut, some kind of octopus. Its helmet was broken, but it had a couple of intact oxygen tanks. Tonight I breathed to him. Garden planet, rocky, gas giant. Oh, come on, show us the money, show us the money. Ooh. Ooh, not even enough to make up for our traveling there. Ooh, kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward. Day 198. My path crossed a most curious comet, idling on a large orbit. A tiny ice ball seemingly waiting for me. It took me a while, but I managed to fill up my tanks with water and oxygen. That's great. We don't really need oxygen. What we do need is lots of fuel. Oh, is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be it? Oh my goodness. Oh, good golly gee. I found a helium pocket on the planet and scooped up a lot of it. Always nice when the day starts off well. Yeah! We are not rich in fuel, but boy howdy. Boy howdy, it's something. This is a rocky planet. Let's go check out this ship first. Oh yeah. That's just us. It's all the dead bodies. All the dead bodies. All right. Show us the cargo. Oh, iron. We'll take that. Don't mind if we do. We'll just, you know, real quick, let me just whoop that in. And then I'll dismantle that. Don't mind if I do. Mantle that. Mantle that. Mind if I do. Don't feel like we're gonna need the carbon for anything. We can drop that. We'll keep the oxygen for now. Do we want to bring these frozen people with us? Do we want to bring them with us? Is the question. Yeah, we can keep them with us for now. If we need more inventory space, then, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And we'll drop them, but for now we can carry them with us. Day 207. Incredible. In the upper turbulent layers of this gas giant's atmosphere, I see a metallic platform. It looks like a takeoff deck. I land there fighting the terrible winds. Creatures looking like colored whirlwinds approach me and speak through my computer. Give, you give, you give. The winds grow stronger, nearly scraping the hull of my ship. What do we think they want? Platinum or tungsten? We can give them the tungsten. The murmurers accept my gift. In exchange, they upload a very interesting information to my database. I take off and fly away, fighting furious winds. Shared cryonics. Shared cryonics. Interesting. This alien device upgrades our ecosystem. Our ecosystem is already pretty upgraded. Yeah, so I don't think we need to craft the shared cryonics. What do we have here? A rocky planet? Useless. Useless. We don't need that right now. Yeah, let's go to this supernova. Day 216. I had a dream in which someone was talking to me in an alien language, and I saw shapes and colors that I cannot now recall. Am I still human, or am I becoming more? I don't know. I don't know, bestie. Come on, show us the money. No, no monies. No monies. No monies. In fact, lots of monies. We've lost the monies. What do I have here? We have a rocky planet, a garden planet, and a beacon. Or an abandoned ship. Let's go to this garden planet. Maybe they'll give us Omega. You want life? Sure. I like life. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want iron? Maybe they want... sees my gift but doesn't seem to like it. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, so let's skedaddle. Skedaddle. So we need fuel again. Let's go here. Day 225. I hover before a large shrine made of black stone. It's a giant empty cube with an opening on one side. For a moment, the vision of a giant birdman comes to my mind. I don't understand. I land my ship in the cube, don my spacesuit, and disembark. The place is empty, other than for a pillar that's my height with a sort of plate on top of it. I think it might be a button, but should I? Push the button. Push, push the button. Push the button. Push, push the button. I push the button. Moments later, I hear a crackling, and then lightning strikes all around me. My ship and I are consumed in a sudden static electricity storm. When it fades away, I climb back into the ship and run a maintenance check. The good news is that the storm completely repaired my hull. The bad news is that the electricity damaged my computer. We lost tall stasis. Oh no. Oh no, if our tall stasis breaks, that's it. That's it. Oh, here's a gas giant. We love gas, 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 gas. Ooh, and lots of gas too. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to make a choice here. What needs silicon? Telescope does. I think it's really just the telescope. So we're gonna get rid of the silicon. Yes, yes. Give me all the fuel. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Milo, what's up? Milo, come here. Buddy, what's wrong? What's wrong, old buddy, old pal? Alright, right, that's that. Let's keep going. Go here to this blue giant. Day 234. A stupid accident. My finger got caught between two pipes and it hurt a lot. To cope with the pain, I hit the wall with said pipe and I broke something. I am stupid. You broke our hydrogen probe? Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, here's a gas giant. Probe it for 5. Ooh wee. Ooh. Don't think that's used for anything. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And we can put that there and that there, and then it's pretty good, pretty good. Let's go here. Counter life. Let's do disapprove. You give death, you give fear. They don't want to talk to us anymore. Whoops, my bad. My bad, my bad. Okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna jump here. Day 243. A very small automated space station orbits here in the outer reaches of the system, probably dragged here by accident. No openings, but I was able to recover a small fuel tank. Collected some fuel. That's wonderful. So we got a garden planet, a gas giant, and a gas giant. Yippee! Let's go here first. Start at 5, see what we can get. We got a 7. Okay, not worth it. Let's go here. We'll dump that back in. Probe it at a 5. Got a 16. Is worth it. Let's do it at a 7. There we go. We're gonna dump the oxygen. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we can go to this garden planet. Let's approve. Oh, mistake. Mistake. That was a mistake. Okay, let's keep going. Go here to this blue giant. Day 252. The trip went well at least until I arrived and was blinded by a flash of cosmic rays. Just before everything went dim, I noticed that my ship was flying straight into an asteroid belt. What should I do? Fly at random and pray. Okay, took some damage, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay, that happens. That happens. Alright, get some gas, mayhaps. Ooh, that's good, that's good. We like to see that. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Go here. Get some iron and maybe some W. Nope, just iron. Just iron. Just some iron. That's alright. Still useful. Still useful. Okay. This a blue giant? Or dwarf? Wait, dwarf? Let's go here. Day 261. A celestial body orbits slowly. Strangely, I find it hard to comprehend its shape, as if it were covered in blind spots. Spins and dances like a wild animal, and I suddenly feel like vulnerable prey. Ooh. Let's wait. I decide to wait and see. Much to my disappointment, the thing dances for a few moments, and then simply disappears. What could it have been? I don't know. I don't know. Go try and get some more fuel. And some W. Only 9. Only 9. Okay. That's fine. That's alright. Oh, we got some W. Alright. Can repair that. Drop that in. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's take off. And let's keep on trucking. Let's go to this red dwarf. In the distance, there seems to be a spaceship. It's a huge one. Millions of other ships fly with it. Unbelievable. They look like humans. People, death, love, God. People, death. They attack me. I wake up several hours later. I am alive, but things are not looking good. The ship is badly damaged, and so are some modules. I think the ship's computer is out of order. What did I just meet? I take a couple of minutes to calculate the origin coordinates of this huge system. What will I find in this star system? We lost one human. No, our cocoon! Our cocoon. I wanted to see what would happen with that. Oh, that's a bummer. My cocoon! Please. Please. Oh, it's gone. My poor baby. I wanted to see what it was gonna turn into. Oh, our interplanetary reactor is out of order. Okay, I got it. I got it. Repair that. Repair that. Okay. Okay. Only 5 hydrogen. Wasn't very worth it. Me. My cocoon. I wanted to see what was gonna happen to it. Why did I use the not full hydrogen? The world may never know. Alright, and then we got rocky planets. We need some more iron. So let's go get it. Orion, we'll take that. It's always helpful. And then let's go here as well. The plutonium. Take off, alright. My poor cocoon! Oh, okay. A black hole. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there at all. Not one bit. So let's go here. Day 288. It's my birthday today! Happy birthday, my friend. May you survive at least one more day. Planet, rocky planet. Lots of rocky planets. Let's go here to the supernova. Day 297. The starfield did look a little odd, but when my engine suddenly shut down, I knew I was in trouble. I'm in a big cloud, liquid and transparent. I analyze it. It's pure alcohol, ethyl formate to be exact, an organic ester that smells like rum. Built some sample tubes with it while considering how to escape the situation. Let's activate the solar sails. I unfold the solar sails, taking advantage of the star's energy. Since I am trapped in a sort of vaporous liquid bubble, a lensing effect concentrates the energy into a powerful force. I am borne quickly away from the cloud, and I pour myself a little drink to celebrate. Yippee! Let's use that. Got a garden planet here, which is good. Let's stop and try and get some gas first. Only 5. Not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, let's go refill our oxygen. Oh, I can breathe again. Let's counter some life. U star something something. Star give life. Sure? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh, what do you want? They want... Do you want iron? Use my gift, but doesn't seem to like it. Unfortunate. Go ahead and take off. The blue giant. Yellow dwarf. Yeah, let's go here. Day 306. The puzzle. An elliptical space station orbits around the sun. Its access door is firmly locked. The lock itself is a tangram where symbols have to be placed in the correct order. I see symbols of oxygen, iron, helium, and many other. In so-called instruction manual, I see symbols of a small sphere, an arrow, and a large sphere. So what's the order of placement? I don't know. I don't know. A small sphere, an arrow, and a large sphere. Smallest to largest. Smallest to largest. Let's try this one. So it was based off of atomic weight, I believe. The door opens. Haha! I just had to place the elements based on their number of Oh, all right. I guess same result, so it doesn't matter. The giant station is nearly empty. Only a single container is floating in its center. It's full of dark matter. I think I just made quite a discovery. And we got 2 Omega. I love Omega. I love Omega. Let's dump the fuel in. We can't go there because it's occupied by enemies. We'll go here. Day 315. I now understand how vast the distance between stars. There is equally as much void between them as between atoms. In between those opposites, an anomaly called life struggles to survive. Got a garden planet, a gas giant. A gas giant. Yippee! Oh, our hole. Our hole could use a little something something. Do that. Pop those in. Yeah. 8. Okay, not really worth it. This is, however, worth it. Let's bump it up to 7. 8 even? Perfect. Alright. Let's go to this garden planet. Check it out, check it out. And it gave us Omega. Wonderful. Love to see it. You love to see it. Alright. The supernova costs the same, so let's go here. Day 324. They preyed on me like a storm of micrometeorites, a sort of spacefaring race of nanobots that fed on the heat from my reactors. When they were done, they repaired a little bit of my hole. A thank you, I guess? Hole has been repaired. That's helpful. Let's go ahead and use that. We'll go here to this yellow dwarf. Day 333. A planet orbits here, or at least something the size of a planet. I observed the huge structure and discovered that it's made of two pyramids attached at their base, a colossal shape drifting in the cosmos. As I approach, I notice that asteroids and ship debris are orbiting the structure, attracted by some mysterious force. Let's go ahead and ignore that. I get away. I hope nobody or nothing saw me. Let's go ahead and ignore that. I'm a little concerned about fuel at the moment. So I think it would be better to just keep going. It's a black hole. We don't want to go there. So let's go here. Day 342. Disaster has struck a rocky planetoid. A giant metal worm, and by giant I mean it is visible from orbit, is tunneling into the rocky surface and destroying the entire ecosystem. Enormous lava rivers rip through the surface with each new tunnel. In a few days' time, the planet will be dead. In the meantime, there seems to be some valuable materials in the tunnels, but is it worth the risk? We can salvage the materials and make a dive toward the planetoid, following the worm through one of its tunnels. I salvage a lot of iron, but the creature is releasing a lot of other minerals, which I'm having a hard time avoiding. My ship is taking a dangerous battering. It's better to be careful. I decide to leave. Okay, alright. A red dwarf. Let's drop that in. Yes, let's go here. Day 351. First, everything went red, then black. That's when I realized that oxygen was filling up the cabin. Blind and almost unconscious, I quickly put on my spacesuit and waited. When I came to my senses, I found the problem. A break in the oxygen line. I lost a lot of air, but at least I survived. Alright, we lost some oxygen. That's okay, though. That's a-okay. We'll be just fine. Let's go to this blue giant. Day 360. A small spot was shining, far away. A comet. It was coming fast, straight at me actually. Then I realized it was the size of a planet. I had to use the full power of my reactors to escape, and believe me, I barely made it out. Alright, we lost fuel. We lost fuel. That's wonderful. Drop that in. We could use some oxygen, but the problem is that we don't have fuel. So I think, it would be better for us to keep going. Day 369, nice. That's it, I've lost all my hair to the gamma rays. It's floating around in the cabin, causing an enormous mess. No more eyebrows, no more arm hair, no more, well, you get the picture. And to think people on Earth pay for that. I feel like I'm just a big smooth egg. A big smooth egg. Gas giant. Alright, let's go. Please be worth it. Come on, show us the money. Not a lot of money. Not a lot of money. Don't know if that was worth it. I just don't know. We do need oxygen. Let's really quickly land. Maybe they'll give us Omega. Approve. You want iron. Doesn't seem to like it. Okay. Alright. Alright then. We'll take off. Let's get out of here. Gonna cost us 25 to get there. Let's go here. We'll use that. We really need to strike gold on fuel. Let's do nothing. Then change trajectory. Took damage. Okay. 26. Okay, so we have to go here. Our solar sails need repairing. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. That's a black hole. This is a yellow dwarf. That's a black hole. We really need fuel now. Thermal contractions and expansions have cracked. Okay, alright. We lost oxygen. Don't care. Here's a ship. This is not gonna give us fuel, but maybe we could transfer over. That's a black hole. And that's a black hole. Alright. It might be the end of the line for this ship. Oh, what's this? Death Seed. Interesting. 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 Well, we're gonna transfer on over. And then we'll bring this and this and this and this and this and this. And you know what? We're gonna leave the silicon behind. We're gonna leave the W behind. Let's go. Let's take over the ship. Let's take it over. This might have. Ooh. 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 That's Ooh. That's well, there's truly nothing we can do. Okay. Okay, alrighty then. Alright then, well that's a bit of a bummer. I kind of felt like that one was a good run as well. Felt like we were doing pretty good. And yeah. It definitely felt possible, like we could maybe reach one of these, but apparently not. Well, you know, sometimes it do be like that. Sometimes it do just, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. I guess we weren't doing that good. If our best score is 30,000, only 9,000. Oof. Oof. Oof da. Oof da. Alright. Well. I kind of think that's gonna be it for today. It's just gonna be a chill, low spoons day. And I'm kind of getting hungry. And my spoons. And I need to use the last of my spoons to make food for myself. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you all so much for hanging out and chilling and stuff and lurking and chatting, and I really appreciate all that. And I will catch you all next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day / night / time zone. And I will just catch you all on the flip side. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.